Hey guys, Dylan here. Thought I'd take a minute and just walk you through one of our float rooms. When Sandra and I decided to open a float center, we toured around to a bunch of different float centers, and although we had floats, basically we were going into these float rooms just to see what kind of toiletries they offered, what kind of stuff were in these float rooms. So we just snuck pictures and compiled all our information and decided on what we wanted in our float rooms. So rather than make you sneak around into a bunch of other people's float rooms, let me just show you what we've got here. Come on in. First, we've got body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. A lot of float centers don't like to offer conditioner. It's completely understandable. It'll shorten the lifespan of your water if it gets in there. So we do tell all of our clients not to use the conditioner before their floats, only to use it afterwards. So far, it's worked very well. We also have vinegar water. If you decide not to wear earplugs, this vinegar water is going to help flush out any salt in your ears. It also prevents swimmer's ears, so it's nice to use. Over here, we have a neck pillow. If you were in an airplane, you'd probably wear it this way, and it would hold your head up very comfortably. In a float tank, not so much. We find that wearing it this way is far more comfortable. We have silicone earplugs here. We found that silicone earplugs just seem to work the best. They're great for the water, they're cheap, they're easy to put in. We've experimented with a lot of different earplugs and these appear to be the best. Over here we have a little packet of an off-brand Vaseline. Vaseline is great for putting on over any scrapes or scratches before you get into the float tank. If you don't, you're definitely going to sting when you get in there. At most float centers, you're going to find a jar of Vaseline. We decided to go with these small packets just because they're more sanitary. You're not touching other people's Vaseline, basically, and they're a lot cheaper. Here we have tap water. This is great for if you get salt in your eyes, it's going to flush it out. In all of our float tanks, we either have it inside the float tank or easily accessible just outside of the float tank, which is just an absolute lifesaver, which you'll understand if you've ever gotten salt in your eyes. And finally, for after your float, we have a towel here. And over here we have just a little dish for putting jewelry. I said after your float, technically you'd use that beforehand. We always recommend that people take off their jewelry during their floats, so you can put it here to remember where it was. Also, we just have some toiletries for afterwards, lotion, Kleenex, and Q-tips. Also, there's just a little trash can down there so they know where to put the garbage. And I think that's it. Thanks for joining me on this tour here.